Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Backend Bytes by Pratik. In this video, we will discuss more about SQL commands. So in the previous session, we will discuss about create command, insert command, select command, DESC command. So in this video, we will discuss more about insert command, DESC command, dat function, and how to insert more than one multiple records into the table. So uh, in the previous session, we will inserting the data by using insert command. That is insert into table name, then values, then open bracket, then entering the data according to data should be inserted into the table. After that, close bracket, then semicolon. But if we want to more than one data, means multiple data wants to insert in a table, so for that we using parameter concept. So parameter concept means inserting into student. Here student means table name. After that value, then and %SID like student ID, S name, student name, and percent average. Then close bracket, then semicolon. Here student name should be written inside a single quote because student name is a string value. For that we using varchar2 data type. After that, this type of return should be showing in the um, SQL plus command. SQL plus screen, enter value for the student name, enter value for the average. So inserting the student values, student ID, student name, average, this is a new concept, and this is old concept. Inserting into values just like that, this is old concept, but both are using two data, but using insert into student value, this is more headache if we want to more than one data inserted into a table, but this is a new concept. So by using this, it is not a new concept, it is an alternative concept. By using this data should easily inserted into a table. More than one data should be easily inserted into a table. After that, forward slash, then data should be inserted just like that, and data should be easily inserted. So here parameter concept is used. So parameter concept is used to read the data at the runtime, like and n%. Why we use here n%? N% is a instant text. It is used n%. After that, write the test. This is syntax. So SID output, enter the value for SID. Example. So forward slash used for runtime, for running purpose. It runs recent query in the memory. It means it runs the above query. So after that, inserting, if we want to inserting the data, limited data means we created the table by using three columns, that is student ID, student name, and average, but we want to insert only a student name, and student ID. That also possible, but using new concept, using alternative method, that is insert into student ID, student name. After that, values like, and that after that it. So here student ID and student ID and student name are the attributes. Student ID and student name are the attributes. Student ID and student name are the two attributes or two columns, because here we want to insert only two columns, not for the average student average columns. Data should be easily inserted. So how it perform, that will be showing in the practical. So let's see. go to the SQL plus. So SQL plus, run SQL command line, hit enter. After hitting enter, SQL icon, enter username for my device, SQL plus for my device, for in my device, uh, username for SQL plus, that is system, and password is 1234. Successfully connected. After that, now we are showing which table should be existed. So for that, we write select star from student. No row selected means data should be, no row selected means table exists, but there is no data available in the table. So to showing the structure of the table, we write DESC command, DESC table name student, like name, student ID, student name, average. Type for student ID, we use number up to 4 digits, then student name, that is varchar 2 up to 10, then average number 5.2. So inserting the data in two way, in old format and even in new format, in alternative format, not new format, alternating format. So in the old format, we inserting the data like insert into table name student. After that, values. After that, inserting the data 100 for student ID and student name Raja, then student average like 76%, 76.87. Hit enter. One row created. Then commit command. Because if I don't use commit command, then the data should not permanently stored. So for storing the permanent data, we use commit command, because if we does not commit, then data should be inserted for the temporary purpose. After the closing that device, or after closing that SQL plus, then the data should be disappeared, data should be destroyed. So for permanent purpose, we use commit command. Then showing the data. For showing the data, we use select command. Select star from table name, that is student. Successfully Raja and ID and average should be created. So I want more than one data by using parameter concept. For that, we write the concept, that is select, not select. For that, we use insert command. Insert into table name, that is student. After that, values. After that, n% SID, n% SNAME, n% SID SNAME, n% average AVRG, AVRG, then semicolon, then hit enter. Enter value for SID 101. Hit enter. Enter value for S name like RAM. After that, hit enter. Enter value for average. For average, we use 76.65. Hit enter. One row created. For showing the data, we use select command. Select star from student data successfully created. So, but you said that what is the benefit by using parameter concept? For benefit parameter concept, we use the forward slash. For that, we use multiple data should be inserted easily into a table, like inserting into student values SID, SNAME, average, hit enter, SID like 103, then uh, student name Sam. After that, student average 65.45. Hit enter. One row created. If we want to insert more than one data, then um, forward slash hit enter, enter value for SID like 102. Then hit enter. Student name Hori. Then hit enter. Then percentage 89.776. Hit enter. One row created. If we want to insert more than one data, if we want to another data again, then hit forward slash, then hit enter, enter the value for student ID. For student ID we write 104. Hit enter, enter value for name like Jyoti, then hit enter, enter the average value like 87.34. Hit enter. One successful created. For showing the data we use the command like select, select star from table name like student. So successfully data created. So it is the easiest method to insert in the more than one data by using parameter concept. Then we use for inserting the limited column value, that is using this command like insert into table name, then mentioning that column name, then entering that value. So to showing this in practically using SQL plus. For that we use inserting the data, only inserting the student ID and student name like insert into student like student name, like student name and percent student name SID and student ID student name and percent student name as name, then close bracket, after that values, after that enter the value like 105 for student ID, then student name for home, then hit enter, enter the value for student ID, student ID like 105, like student name. Oh, sorry for my mistake. That is writing the wrong concept. Not writing the ampersand concept, using only simple concept. Old method like not write the ampersand SID like SID, then S name. After that, values, then write 105 for SID, S name, single quoted form, then semicolon, then enter. Successful data created. For showing the data, we use the select command. Select star from student. So successfully data created. Successfully OM data created. OM SID, OM name, like student SID, student ID, student name created, but we don't insert average value so that it does not showing the average value. So after that, to to see all the table list we created in the user. So for that, we use the it is a system table, built-in table. It is also a ready-made table. It maintains all table information which are created by user. After that, use table. How to show the table? DESC. Use table means user table. User table means here user table is student. So DESC, by using the structure of the table, we use DESC command. We use what command? We use DESC command. So after that, we focus on the date function. So date is a function to date function is used to converting the string to date. Like it is this is a ID number 1002, then BB, then F. This is a data and this is a date value. Inserting into employee value like 102. 102 is the ID number. Then this is the VB is the employee name, first name, last name, employee salary. Then to date is a function for converting the date to string type. That is 17 August 2020 is a number. So this is a big concept to convert the string data then to date function into a string data. So this concept will be covered up in the next session. DOG, date of joining date, date of joining date, and date of resigning date, to converting the data into the string that date into the string data by using two function in a date in date. There are two function used, that is implicit function and explicit function. Implicit function means implicitly performed by the oracle, but explicit function means explicitly perform the operation. To date, implicit conversion, explicit conversion. So this is a big concept that will be covered up in the next session. Then inserting the EMP record with today date. How to inserting the data and how to insert that to data into the today date, like sys date, sys times, like sys date for today date, timestamp, sys timestamp, today date and timestamp. That is a big concept that will be covered up in the next section. Next session for that is enough for the today session. So please watch this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.